Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Joy Lim-Nakrin. Look, I just want to share with you a little bit about the latest on what's happening in the Middle East, in Israel, and the now declared war with Hamas. It was just actually declared a war on Sunday night. Previously, of course, we had been referring to it. When I say we, just really the world had been referring to the tensions as a conflict. And so what's happened now, the latest here is that 9 Americans have been killed. And among that, that's in addition to 1,100 dead, thousands wounded on both sides of this now war. So airstrikes have been fired off throughout the night, since last night, into the morning. Again, this was officially declared a war on Sunday night. 4 hostages were killed in an Israeli airstrike. And you see these clouds of smoke that are seen rising over the Gaza skyline following the multiple Israeli airstrikes. The Israeli government formally declaring war. Again, it was Sunday night. And the reason for that is it gives them the green light for significant military steps to retaliate against Hamas following the surprise attack that happened on Saturday. And it is really military working hard to crush the fighters there and protect their own people as well. The effects of what's happening in Israel certainly far-reaching. Impacting people right here in Metro Atlanta who may have ties to the region, but also impacting travel as well. Numerous airlines have suspended travel to the area. That includes American Airlines, United Airlines, Delta Airlines, and of course, the world's busiest airport is Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta International Airport. So our Bridget Spencer has been there at Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta International Airport, getting a little more perspective on how it is impacting travel. But she's also spoken with a man witnessing the chaos in Israel. Here's more from her.
Well, wait times inside the international terminal here at Hartsfield Jackson have been relatively short. People are not able to fly into Tel Aviv at this point. And Delta Airlines even giving us a statement saying safety is the #1 priority, and that's why they've canceled all of these flights. Be sure to check with your airline on options. We know some are even waiving change fees. Now, the conflict at this point affecting people around the globe, including right here in Metro Atlanta. We spoke to the Consul General for Israel yesterday. She tells us there is an Israeli community of at least 100,000 here in the Metro. She is hoping Americans can show solidarity with Israel in their fight against Hamas. Berea Afun is in Israel as well. She says her husband and 4 children have been forced to go into hiding. She says they were also forced to retreat at a bomb shelter.
Many of our friends nearby us had terrorists roaming their streets, going door to door, just murdering entire families. The kids are scared. The kids refuse to go to the bathroom alone.
And if you wish to lend a helping hand, we're told that you can donate to the Jewish Agency for Israel. They have an emergency relief fund for this particular conflict. As far as flights, check with Delta. They say in particular you can look at their app to learn more updates. United Airlines, they say suspensions will continue until they figure out what's next. From Hartsfield Jackson, Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.
And our thanks to Bridget for that report. And this is a major story that we're going to continue to follow. I know that we're reaching out as a news organization to, the local members of the Jewish and Israeli community and beyond to get some more perspective on how it is impacting Atlantans and our community here. Also want to let you know about a story that is up here now on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. This is a brand new story just posted. A drug bust apparently giving rise to 57 arrests and enough fentanyl to kill 3.5 million people. This is according to authorities. This is according to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, the result of a huge undercover operation. Authorities saying that they seized guns, 9 vehicles, even 2 houses as well. And look at just the numbers here for all the drugs as well seized here. but that's something that we're going to follow. And this is from the Richmond County Sheriff's Office in Georgia. The information coming from our affiliate in Augusta, Georgia, as well. So we're going to stay on top of that. But also want to let you know about a deadly incident involving a MARTA train. A MARTA train hit and killed a man last night. It happened just a little after 11 o'clock last night near the King Memorial Station at Decatur Street and Grant Street. The investigation forced services to stop late last night. It forced people to ride the bus instead of the MARTA train. But, the big question is who the man was, why he was on the train tracks, really how it all happened. There is an investigation underway right now, and officials are trying to determine all that and obviously prevent it from happening again and keep everyone safe for the future. But certainly not the first incident involving a MARTA train. So it's something that authorities are looking into, and we're going to keep following as well. Also want to let you know about some massive funding coming to the state of Georgia to improve the infrastructure. So when I say massive, I mean $2 billion, about $2 billion. So that's pretty massive. This is federal funding. It is headed to our state. It's going to go to repairing roads and repairing bridges. It is coming from the bipartisan infrastructure law, going directly to our Georgia government to implement these safety upgrades. $45 million to be exact is going to go to bridge repairs. $400 million is going to go to resurfacing the highways. There is also going to be funding for electric vehicles and reducing carbon emissions as well. The infrastructure law continues to be the largest investment in transportation since the construction of the interstate highway system in the 1950s. But a lot of upgrades to come out of that are expected ahead. Okay, also want to let you know about the efforts by an Atlanta college to fight the spread of COVID-19. Morris Brown College is offering free COVID vaccinations, but not just for students, not just for faculty, not just for staff. Yes, all of them can get the free vaccines at Morris Brown College, but they're also opening this up to members of the community. So this is happening today and tomorrow. The director of the CDC, of course, based in Atlanta, Mandy Cohen, is the director, and she will be at that event. And, again, these are free vaccinations being offered if it's something that, you would like to take advantage of as well. Just want to let you know about that. Okay, and let's talk about a fan favorite. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is ready to serve in Atlanta again after a fire destroyed the place nearly 2 years ago. So the light is set to turn back on again 6 a.m. tomorrow morning at the Krispy Kreme Donuts on Ponce de Leon. And, this Atlanta landmark first opened in 1965. It is owned by Shaquille O'Neal. It was damaged, unfortunately, in two separate fires in 2021, and then it had to be demolished. But it was rebuilt. It looks great, and it has new amenities, but it still does have the iconic retro sign out front. And bright and early, 6 a.m. is when it opens if you want to check that out. Okay, also just want to let you know about I'm pulling this story up on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. Apologize for the slow internet here. What you see here right now is actually a story that you also may want to check out. A Georgia state senator who has been vacationing in Israel, saying that he's being safe and well taken care of. That's a story you may want to see on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. This is Russ Goodman. So if you want to see that, but the story that I wanted to show you was about the bobcat, and I'm going to put in a little search here because I just want to show this to you. I think you're going to be interested in this. Apparently, a lot of clicks on this story on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. But this bobcat, to me, looks very cute and adorable, and I'm the type of person that would go up and try to take a closer look, and that's not a good idea. A very aggressive bobcat, apparently, is what Oglethorpe County officials are saying. This bobcat has attacked 2 children. This is not the actual bobcat. That's just a generic picture of the bobcat. But according to Oglethorpe County officials, they need to warn the community to be on the lookout for this bobcat. It has attacked 2 children. According to the fire department, it was spotted in the area of Melton Road and Williams and McCurley Road in Winterville around 6:30 p.m. Friday night, asking everyone to be mindful of your surroundings, keep a close eye on your kids. Bobcat is aggressive. Department of Natural Resources, Department of Public Health, Oglethorpe County Sheriff's Office, and the Oglethorpe County EMS are all assisting, but don't try to take a closer look at the bobcat, okay? Keep your kids away from the bobcat. Thanks so much for joining us here on Atlanta News First Plus. Of course, our news does continue here, but our next live television newscast on our traditional over-the-air platform is at 3 p.m. We hope you'll join us for that. And if you haven't done so yet, please download our free Atlanta News First app to get alerts sent right to your phone anytime there's a story that may concern you, and certainly for weather, it's very helpful. Have a great day.